Hello, my name is Eric Noel. I've been learning something that helped me double my income, become a leader in every field I chose to be in, and give me the confidence to follow my dreams despite all the obstacles put in my way. I'm so fortunate to be mentored by Bob Proctor and to be a thinking into results facilitator. You may know Bob from the movie The Secret. Together he and I are helping companies, businesses, and individuals learn how to master their mind and gain abundant professional and personal success. We think in pictures. If I asked you to imagine your mind, you would probably picture your brain. We do this because we do not have a picture of the mind. We think with our brain, but our brain can't think. Our brain is no more our mind than our elbow or toe. In psychology, we know the mind is more a function than a location. In 1934, Dr. Thurman Fleet created a picture of our mind to help us be able to work with our mind and move ahead in our life. The top circle represents the mind, and the bottom circle represents the body. The mind in this picture is much larger than the body. We do this on purpose because until now, in our lives, we've given all our awareness and attention to our physical body and our physical results. Everything in our life is an expression of our mind, and it is our body that merely carries out the action. Our mind is made up of two parts, the conscious mind and our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind is our thinking mind. Free will and our awareness originate here. We can choose our thoughts here because our conscious mind can accept or reject ideas. Do you know you have 100% control of your thinking? I know that might be a new concept to you, so let me explain. Our subconscious mind is our feeling and emotional mind. It's the storehouse of our mind. This is the part of the mind where we store our memories, habits, conditioned beliefs, and self-image. Understanding this allows us to know that we can choose to focus on what we do want instead of what we don't want or on what doesn't work. Remember, we are able to control 100% of our thinking. You are truly thinking into results all the time. Thoughts that are held in our conscious mind and have an emotional charge are delivered to our subconscious mind. Whether they are positive or negative, when they are emotionalized, these thoughts will impress themselves upon the subconscious mind, which then dictates the feelings we feel. Negative thoughts feel bad and attract the same. Feelings are expressed in our body as actions. Actions produce our results. Again, we are truly thinking into results all the time. You see, everything in our lives is an expression of our mind. If you want to know what you are thinking about, take a look at your results. Results don't lie. Those who are fearful, worrisome, and doubtful are not your top performers. To change our results, we must first start by changing the thoughts we are thinking. When we change what is on the inside, our thoughts, we automatically change what is on the outside, our results. Because you were born rich. You've simply been taught how to live poor, and you can change that. Most people know what to do to get better results. However, previous thinking has put up roadblocks in your subconscious mind, which is preventing you from taking the necessary actions to achieve what you want. The biggest gap in life is between what we know and what we actually do. It's been said that we are born knowing how to live, and we are taught how to think. It is critical to understand that your current results are not a reflection of your potential. Your current results are nothing more than a reflection of your previous thinking. Your potential is limitless. You were born rich. It is your mind that limits you. Your possibilities truly are endless. We are taught from a very young age, even before birth, how to think. Do you know babies start listening to the world at 5 months of age in utero? Our thinking brings feelings, and our feelings bring actions, and our actions bring results, and our results are what we call our lives. And the truth is, you were designed to create and live a life you love. I'm so grateful to help people learn how to achieve this in the Life Success Thinking to Results program I facilitate. Now let's move forward. We have our mind and our body. The two parts of our mind, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. So you might be wondering, what influences my mind? How do we choose a positive thought and a negative thought? We have 5 physical senses. We see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. We have been conditioned to learn from these senses from a very young age. These senses are hardwired like little antennae into our conscious mind. Our 5 senses are how we've been taught to gather the majority of information from our environment. These senses are always on. We don't have to tell them to notice because they're always being bombarded by our environment. TV, radio, newspapers, and conversations all around us. We have been so conditioned to respond to our environment through these senses that when someone gives us a compliment, we feel good. And yet in the next moment, if we are criticized or put down, we can instantly feel bad. We are riding an emotional roller coaster. One minute we're feeling up, and the next minute we're feeling down. When we are talking about changing our results, we must be careful of who and what we are listening to. So if you want to become financially independent, seek out and learn from those who are financially free. If you want to be the top person in your field, then seek out and learn from the top people in your field. Be sure not to listen to or seek out advice from family, friends, co-workers, or anyone who is not achieving living or breathing the results in their life that you are seeking. You would not ask someone who could not put a foot in water to teach you how to swim, would you? No, because they would teach you how to jump in, sink to the bottom, and blow bubbles for a short while. There is a better way to influence your thoughts, independent of your environment. And that is through the higher side of your mind, your intellect. We have never been conditioned or taught to work with our intellect until now. Yet it is the proper use of these faculties that will allow us to control the way we think. They are like mental muscles, and when you learn to use these intellectual faculties, you will create the results and live the life you desire. Time permits me to share one of my favorite intellectual faculties. My favorite intellectual faculty of the mind is intuition. Have you ever had a gut feeling or an idea flash to the front of your mind? Do some things just feel right? This is your intuition. Intuition is our connection to consciousness or the mind. Some people call it God. You can call it whatever you like. It's not magic, it's science. What really matters is that you pay attention to it, use it, and develop it. It is your connection to all the knowledge that ever was and ever will be. We must have an unwavering certainty that we are going to achieve our goals. If we can be taken off track easily, we will not be successful. The remaining 5 intellectual faculties are will, imagination, memory, perception, and reason. So instead of gathering information from the lower side of our nature, our senses, we must develop, use the higher side of our personality, our intellect. You are designed to create and live a life you love, and that is why I'm so grateful to work with groups and companies every day, teaching them how to use these same resources and intellectual faculties to achieve and live the results they desire. Because we are thinking into results all the time. I invite you to take your next success step today by scheduling your company's Thinking into Results program. Learn how to tap into your greatest resource, your mind and your people. Thank you.